listening to episode 38 of the Let's Go Comic Show. My name is Justin.
And I'm Matt.
We are very excited to give to you a very special Christmas gift today, Matt.
Oh, yes.
Are you excited for this?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Dude, Merry Christmas. I know it's not quite December 25th yet, but...
We're in the Christmas spirit, though.
We are definitely in the Christmas spirit. We are givers today. We are going to give all of ourselves to you in the form of a commentary of one of the most magical Christmas films to ever have graced...
Elf.
No, not Elf.
No.
No, one of the best and underrated Christmas movies.
I'll Be Home for Christmas.
No. Not Home for the Holidays, not even Die Hard.
Not Home Alone 3.
Not Home Alone 3. That one sucks, dude.
It's
By
horrible.
the way, that was like... Side note, I was at a Christmas party the other night, and there was this game. You're like, what's your favorite Christmas movie? And everyone was like, Home Alone 2.
Home Alone is really good.
And I made a joke, and I was like, how come no one's picked the third one? They're like, there's a third one? And these people are like, what? And I was like, well, it wasn't Macaulay Culkin. And they're like, no, you can't do Home Alone without Macaulay Culkin. Anyways, we are going to give you, and it's in the comic book world, we are going to do a commentary, Matt's thoughts and my thoughts on the 1992 classic released in June of 1992, June 19th, 1992, many years ago.
Christmas themed.
Christmas themed. Tim Burton's Batman Returns, starring Michael Keaton as the Cape Crusader, Danny DeVito as a variation of the Penguin, and Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, and my favorite, Christopher Walken as Max Schreck.
Oh, man.
Gosh, I love Max Schreck. I love Christopher Walken. I love everything.
We'll get into that.
Oh, man.
Justin I
love this movie.
Could all see the sparkle in Justin's eye right now as he's talking about watching this movie.
I wore a Batman hat and a Batman sweater. I got Batman socks on. I am ready to celebrate, Batman and the birth of Jesus in one setting.
I'm pretty sure this movie has nothing to do with that second one.
But I'm just saying, like...
But this is something new.
Yeah.
New. Like, we haven't done this on the show before.
No, we haven't.
So how's this going to work, Justin? This is like an actual running commentary over the length of the film.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to watch Batman Returns, and we're going to talk about it. And what you can do is once, you turn this on, we're going to count down to when you need to hit play on your Blu-ray or DVD or, iTunes movie, however you want to do it. We are going to hit play at the 0 point. We will count it down to you, and we'll watch the movie together. It'll be kind of fun. A lot of people have done commentaries, and it's always good to watch it with your buddies. And if you've seen the movie like a bunch of times, it's kind of fun hearing other people's thoughts. And so we're just going to talk about this movie, and whatever comes up, comes up. And so it's going to be a good time. So
this should be interesting. It's been... I don't remember the last time I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
So it's been a few years.
I saw it 3 months ago.
For Justin, probably a few days.
I saw it 3 months ago.
There you go.
There you go.
Celebrated on June 19th,
yes.
2017.
Every June 19th I watch it.
Gosh.
No, I don't know. I don't know why I watched it. It was
You would, dude.
It was just a reason to watch.
That's okay.
Batman Returns. So before we get into the show, this is the Let's Go Comic Show, and we talk about comics and comic book movies and comic book TV shows and anything that has to do with the world of comics. And we do have a rating, and it's based on the scale of a don't go, which is just the worst thing ever. Don't partake in that, from a go to a let's go, which is that's a good thing, and to a gotta go, which is stop what you're doing, make that happen, put it under your Christmas tree, right?
Yeah.
And so we're not going to get into all the comparisons like we do on every show because we want to get going with the commentary. But Matt, what would you rate this movie? Because we're going to re-rate it again after we're done watching it.
Okay, so from what I can remember,
I
would say probably a go.
Just a go, huh? All right. Fair enough.
I remember not liking some of the aspects of it as much as the first Tim Burton Batman movie.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm going to say it's a let's go. There's I actually love this movie so much where I almost want to give it a gotta go. Yeah. Because it's so weird. And
it's in your heart.
It's in my heart, man. If it's in my heart, it's in your heart. But there are problems that I have with it. But I'm trying to, I think I'm going to watch it tonight with my buddy and see where I land at the end of this movie.
That sounds like a good plan. That's my plan too.
There you go. And there we go. And so at this time, we're going to turn it over to the magic of Tim Burton and the weirdness of his mind. And so I'm going to count to 3. And on the count of 3, you may want to hit play on your viewing machine. Are you ready?
This is like the question that goes back to the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Is it 1, 2, 3, go, or 1, 2, go on 3?
Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to count to 3 and then hit play. Right after I say 3, hit play.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2. All right.
Are you going to say 3?
Oh, sorry.
Guys, I'm sorry. If
sorry,
you're depending on him for
sorry
this,
about that.
Justin.
All right, you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready for you to finish that, dude.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. There goes that beautiful WB shield.
The house the Batman built.
I know. Warner Bros. And we're starting off with the beautiful Danny Elfman theme. I actually think the score to this movie is better than the 89 Batman film.
Interesting. Well, I mean, it's borrowing a decent amount of things.
Yeah, but it was after Edward Scissorhands. I kind of feel like it has some themes from Edward Scissorhands as well. So here we are at Cobblepot Manor.
A little more Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you know who that guy is?
Paul Rubens, man.
Yeah. And he played Penguin's dad again on the Gotham TV show.
It was a big miss to not have a speaking part.
I know.
I mean, instead of screaming in response to his son being born deformed, he could just go, ha.
He's like,
and this dude's just coming out and he's like, I think I'm going to barf. I've seen a lot of things in my life.
Ooh.
But I've never seen flipper hands.
See, but that's his girlfriend. Remember there in the dinosaur in Pee-wee's Big Adventure? She played Simone.
She was Simone?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Sorry, I was thinking of Dot.
Sorry. No, not Dottie.
I never noticed that a freaking rubber duck just put out there on a stick?
Huh?
No wonder he's messed up and eating fluffy cats. And they so look weird. At each other and just sip the martini. Or
it's definitely weird. I love all the architecture in this movie. Yeah. I know it's on a set.
Is it different than the first one? I feel like it's similar,
definitely right? No. It's it's got inspiration from like what Anton first did, but you can tell this is shot inside a soundstage and not in that same set they had.
I'm still stuck on the fact that this is Simone. Payway. It's like a prelude to Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like the bridge has teeth.
See, this is very like the dark version of Moses.
Oh, gosh.
Going down the Nile.
What do they expect to happen? They look like surprised that they just
it floated
into.
Or they're just it's gone.
That stroller didn't sink? Hold on.
Yeah, the buoyancy is great. So it's super creepy, dude. So when this movie came out, McDonald's was not happy about any of this because they had Happy Meals and
we're not gonna
a lot of gross stuff going on.
Don't really
here.
Want to promote that,
but this movie still was successful for Warner Brothers. It just, I think, all their corporate partners weren't happy about the tone. There you go, Danny DeVito getting top billing here.
A lot of cool shots. Like I remember that. Like it looked cool.
Oh, dude!
At the time, you know what I mean? Just the way that shot set up, floating down the frozen Nile.
I didn't mean Danny DeVito got top billing over Michael Keaton.
Oh my gosh! Sorry. How did I never notice that Batman text unrolls on itself? That animation.
They had the extra the budget this time.
What if it doesn't just show up on screen, but it unrolls like a scroll? Should we do that with the second word too? Nah, just Batman.
Just Batman.
Okay.
It's like bat wings unfolding.
Oh, yeah.
I like this intro though. It's just kind of a super weird sewer.
Yeah, and it's a different take from the first one too, where it's really a focus on setting up the story. Of
they set up the logo again
instead of like setting up kind of Batman.
Yeah. Instead of setting up the guy's name who's in the movie.
The actual guy. Well, I mean, but by the time this came out, like, no one needed a reminder that Batman's in this movie.
No.
You know? So then they gave him the freedom
No one cares about Batman.
Well, it gave him the freedom to figure that out and to not have to go straight to that. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like any second movie, like you do a lot less putting pieces into place, and you can just kind of get going with
you can jump right in. I kind of wish the credits were not just dead center. I wish they were kind of like bottom left or something, because really getting in the way of.
Well, 92, that was like still a thing, right? Like that didn't happen until later, I feel like. It's kind of common now for the opening credits to be interesting.
John Peters.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's just something about this music, man. Michael Uslan.
Even back in 92.
Oh, dude, if it wasn't for Uslan, he was trying to get a Batman movie since like 79 or something like that.
That's crazy, man.
So.
Sam Hamm. Written by Sam Hamm.
Sam Hamm. I don't know if Sam Hamm's script made it to the end, though.
Is it John Hamm's uncle?
John Hamm's, no. It's Arkham's. So there we go.
John Hamm.
This part right here. Little penguins walk up.
Which I'm confused. Like, that's a long sequence. Are we still underneath Gotham? Yes. And there's penguins in the sewers underneath Gotham, which are frozen.
No. This is 33 years later, but it ended up in Arctic World at the zoo.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. I love that cat.
Raised by penguins instead of raised by wolves.
Let's just acknowledge Christmas. A lot of Christmas. This is a great Christmas. They still have paper boys in Gotham in 92.
Well, they still really have this Art Deco
I love it, dude.
vibe, which is still great. I love it.
Yeah. The Ice Princess. She's the worst.
How about that? Oh, she really likes herself. Well, how about that?
There we go.
Flipper hands.
Where do you find these flipper gloves, man? He even had them as a baby.
The penguins made him.
Well, he had him as a baby, too.
Sadly, one of the penguins didn't make it. He had to sacrifice himself for the sake of the gloves.
Michael Goff, dude.
Michael Goff is just the best.
But then Alfred.
He's still an iconic Alfred to me.
Oh, yeah. Only Alfred to have its own Diet Coke commercial.
Yeah.
You know? Shrek's. Based on the Nosferatu Max Shrek.
Oh, I thought it was just foretelling Mike Myers' big hit years later.
He's the best.
Misused context.
Like, who wears gloves, like, indoors?
Christopher Walken.
He goes, hey, wear these gloves. That power plant looks so, like, schlocky. Like, I love the padded cell looking walls. And so originally that was supposed to be like a Harvey Dent character, and they kind of changed it into Shrek. So
I love how they tried to like ugly Michelle Pfeiffer up.
Yeah,
it's like
it's still hard. Look at you're still like, hey, she's kind of hot
but she has glasses on
for a mousy assistant,
and her hair's in her face.
What a bunch of jerks, dude.
1992 sexism.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
I love the picture.
Will Ferrell?
No. Joy to the masses. He's like doing his best.
I'm trying to be a walking. Hey. I want to be a walking.
Oh, goodness. Stupid Corndog. Who calls himself a corn dog?
Michelle Pfeiffer, apparently. Stupid Corndog.
Stupid Corndog. Oh, man. So I missed out on watching Batman 89 in the theaters because my parents didn't take me.
Really?
Yeah, so when this movie came out, I made sure that I walked. I walked to the theater in Canyon Crest. I went to Subway and bought a sandwich. And I was like, I'm going to watch this in the theater. So I was hell-bent, man.
You know what reminds me of Batman 89 and Batman Returns?
What?
Cinnamon Twists from Taco Bell.
Really? Oh, there you go.
I just remember.
Cinnamon, but this was a McDonald's movie. Taco Bell was 89.
It was at 89?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I still got the cups. This movie was funny because the cups came with these discs that they tried to make them look like they shot out of the Batmobile. So every cup had a gray silver disc on top. Uh-oh. Your hose. Look at he's with Sammy Davis Jr.
Yes.
I never noticed that. Max Schreck smell these celebrities. That's actually pretty awesome. So Sammy Davis Jr. exists in Gotham. Dad, where is Selena?
It's a poor schmo.
Those eyebrows, dude.
And that eyeliner and eyeshadow.
I know. And your Shrek. Balls.
I wish I could. Is he running for Miss America? World peace.
Here we go. See, that speech was better than anything he wrote. So he actually should thank Selena Kyle.
Right.
Right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. that sounds all boring. Oh, dang, dude. I love the skeleton
guys. Going back to the clown well.
The clown well. Hey.
That worked in the first one.
Oh, man. The skeleton guys right here. I was like, why didn't they make action figures of that guy?
Yeah, that would
be awesome.
Be pretty cool. But why do we need circus and clown
stuff? The Vincent Chevalier, the best. The organ grinder. Dad, get down.
Ha ha.
There we go.
Dude, taking Santa out with a sled? That's intense.
Come on. Commissioner's like, get on it. And see, I love this. I know it's weird. I absolutely love this scene.
It's a cool look, man.
He's just waiting, dude.
It coming in through the window like that.
Sure the neighbors don't see that.
Yeah, I'm sure no one notices the giant bat mirrors outside.
Hey, Bruce Wayne's having another Batman party.
That's such a cool shot, though.
Even that, just kind of weird.
I dig it, though.
Yeah. It's definitely a Burton film.
Oh, yeah.
Not.
You'll have to go through me. Dad.
Oh, that car.
I never noticed that before.
Dad,
is he really trying to sound like he's related to Christopher Walken? Don't make Christopher Walken sound like a normal person.
I know.
Try to sound like Christopher Walken.
Exactly. That's a rule to live by, dude. Yeah. Right? Hey, Dad. Dad, go. All right,
man.
Look, Ninja Turtle. Did you see the Ninja Turtle in there?
Toys on fire.
Huh?
The devil would light a bunch of toys on fire.
I never noticed a Ninja Turtle, like, plushie in there. All right, Batman. He's like, I know I got to take these fools out.
I mean, it would break most people's legs, but works with these guys with stilts.
Yeah. Those things you can get from McDonald's. See?
There you go.
I love that. Right here. Look at Michael Keaton, dude. He's like the best in that mask.
Serious. It was really good, man.
And all right, so people this is funny.
Why would you need to actually turn the car around?
Well, when it's in the Batcave, it turns around when he pulls in, so he's ready to... Okay, so everyone says that killed him. What do you think? Could he survive?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think he survives that.
That's like a tragic supervillain origin.
He turned into Burn Man.
It's actually Heatwave.
Heatwave. Hey. Yeah, I think that guy lives, so there we go. Oh, I love this too.
Can't get rid of the devil that easy.
Right here. Bam! Love that. I remember that from the trailer.
Dude, his that clown's lip makeup looks like Batman's symbol.
It does. Looks like Lobo.
Oh man, how many times has a Batman story done the "you missed" thing? And Batman's like, nah.
His eyes, dude, right there when he just looks down. So it's a cool part. So this was in the video game from Super Nintendo. Like you actually had to shoot the bat grapple into the wall, and you'd pull the wall out.
I feel like that's very like a 1930s, 1940s movie thing. Like having the lights specifically on the eyes like that.
Yep. They did that in 89 as well when he's in the Batcave.
I love it.
Yeah. It's a Bela Lugosi thing. They did it too in Dracula.
It adds to like this, like it feels like, yes, it's probably taking place in the 90s, but it feels sort of timeless because it has the Art Deco and the kind of different elements like that in there.
Love it. That's like the most modern thing in here is that taser. I like
Don't tase me, bro.
Don't tase me, bro. Oh, man. We'll see. Well, they are Batman.
It's like the worst Commissioner Gordon.
You know what? He's not. He is kind of akin to the 60s version. But, yeah, he's not Gary Oldman. I mean, he's like... It's just the first two movies he was okay. He became a buffoon in the next two. So
that's very true.
You know, where are we going? Oh, this is a amazing miniature right here.
This was the peak of Danny Elfman.
Yeah.
Too. Like listening to his scores, like. You have the bump, 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 bump,
like the operatic stuff and those ducks, the famous ducks.
It's like, yep, I just liked that hanging on a stick in front of me as a child, so I'm gonna do that everywhere.
I've gravitated towards it. Hi, where am I?
How does a duck relate to a penguin?
Arctic world, dude.
Ducks don't live in the Arctic.
Yeah, but it's at the zoo. It's just something that's there.
Just saying the connection's weird. Hi. So his entrance is kind of like Heath Ledger. Hi.
There you go. He's so creepy, dude. I just don't... It's weird because I don't like this rendition of the penguin, but at the same time, I really like that it's so weird. Heavily sedated.
So you're trying to tell me, in this movie, Danny DeVito is only 33 years old?
Yeah.
Sure.
Living in a sewer's hard, man. It's a hard life.
It takes a toll.
I don't know how. He was probably like 50 back then. I don't know. I like this. I need a hanky for those type of situations. They never get into why he has trick umbrellas. Like, why does he have all these? And I love every one of them. But they don't really get into it. Like, does he collect them from people that left him at the zoo? Like, oh, someone left an umbrella. I'm going to go. He sends up his little monkey friends, and they grab him.
You're a more respected monster than I am to date. Not.
I like that Shrek goes immediately into negotiation. You know?
Reminds me of the underdweller at the end of The Incredibles. I am beneath you, but nothing is beneath me. I was like just raised here.
Yes.
The black ooze in his mouth, man. I'm just not.
My sister was grossed out by that.
Not a fan of that at all.
Yeah, she wasn't a big fan. Well, it was an interesting choice. The goo. Was he spitting up goo as a baby? Was that kind of like the issue that they were having with him?
Maybe that's what it was like when he was born. There was a bunch of black goo everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah. So this whole movie just takes place during the Christmas holiday, FYI, just to tie it back to Christmas. And that was left over from the Ninja Turtle movie from 90 and 92.
What?
That ooze. Left over from the Ninja Turtles.
Serious?
No.
Oh, I was like, whoa. Extended vacation. Is that so? Remember me? I'm Fred's hand.
Danny DeVito was 48.
You flush it, I flaunt it.
So, I'll add 15 years to you. That's gross.
Yeah. But it is like a fun little thing to happen.
Oh, this was good.
And the cat lady house.
Very pink.
How do you forget that you're not married?
She doesn't forget. It's just her sad monologue. Have you ever talked to yourself and been like, oh yeah, that's right. I drive this Kia Soul.
I feel like that's next level cat lady stuff, is asking your cat about its sexual escapades.
You're on that next level cat lady trip. You think she'd have more cats? Dude, now this is a dated situation. The answering machine.
Yes.
They're kind of fun. It was always like, oh, dang. Who called?
I got a message.
Who called? We used to always leave like silly like messages on our answering machine.
Why does she have neon letters in her bedroom? Other than
it pays
Tim
off
Burton
later.
Reasons.
It pays off later. Do you remember what happens?
Oh, yep.
Right. It goes over your head like as a kid, and then you're just like, it's multi-layered.
Appendage.
I don't see her as a racquetball player.
That's the lamest.
Uh-oh. Stupid corn dog. They need to make like Selena Kyle corn dogs or something. Just
Stupid corn dog.
stupid corn dog. Let's just start calling you a corn dog, dude. You stupid corn dog.
What you need is some walls made out of
pillows.
Like pillows.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I love it. I said it when it was in the first meeting. It just looks kind of like a padded cell or...
Just boning up. Some appendage. I'm connecting the dots.
Connecting the dots. You open protected files. He's just like, I'm going to kill this chick.
Yeah. You're already dead.
Yeah. I love dogs.
Geraldo?
Yeah.
And then the shadows cast on her face are intentional, yes?
Yeah, it's supposed to look like a cat. It's supposed to, from what I read, it was supposed to mimic the 60s Catwoman mask.
Mm-hmm. It totally does.
Yeah.
Which is good because it gives purpose to those glasses other than to try to quote-unquote ugly her up, which isn't working.
Yeah.
Because it's still 90s Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah. And you know how she's going to end up.
Yeah.
I'm no cat.
Curiosity to cat.
Like, what's darker, this, like, failed secretary, brain-damaged Catwoman or prostitute Catwoman? Which they've got rid of the whole prostitute part of her backstory. But
yeah. Well, the prostitute Catwoman one, that's... the context for that one being a Frank Miller story.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that makes sense. I think anything outside of that, it's too much.
Yeah.
You kind of look like you have a Catwoman mask right now.
Me? Hey, I should take a
the
picture.
The light on your glasses.
It was intentional. I wasn't trying to ugly myself up, Matt. I wanted you to look at me in a moment.
It does look like he's leaning in for a kiss.
He did. He's so creepy, dude. Can you imagine being that mean, dude? Just...
That was like the cleanest fall from that high ever.
Yeah. He doesn't even care. He's like, all right, well, change my password from Geraldo to Oprah.
Make sure this scene was always really weird to me too. And still doesn't make sense.
So since you haven't watched it in a while.
Cat licks.
Yeah. Well, you have to watch the Halle Berry Catwoman movie to really understand the spirit of the cats.
It's no way, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I know there's like something that it explains about. I think Egypt ties into it.
Yeah, no,
I don't know, man. So it takes the movie into a supernatural realm, you know.
It does, and it almost, because Catwoman doesn't have superpowers, but it almost gives her that, right?
It could just be a weird thing where it's just she fell and all the cats are freaked out by it.
And she got pushed out a window fell all this way.
Yeah.
But it looks like she has like a bullet hole in her forehead.
It's just a scratch. Now they're chewing on her hands because she probably feeds her cat, and there's like catnip on their fingers or something. I don't know. And the whole scene redux.
Yeah.
It's so unconventional and weird, but she just does a good job at I bet you it was really fun to do.
Yeah, to do both versions of this sequence.
Yeah. Just to completely lose it, Like permission to just weird it up here.
This movie just feels more like a Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, well, that's what it was. Since Batman was so successful, it was like, yeah, do what you want. We don't care.
Yeah, and I think it definitely means something. She doesn't just pour the milk for the cat this time, but she's like downing it now too.
No, she's like,
the connection to the cat.
We're just calling to confirm your delivery of corn dogs. Good aim.
Stabbing and garbage disposal.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Cat's like, man, this is honked up. She's like completely losing it now.
Yeah.
Getting rid of all the cute.
So really, Catwoman's just a cat lady.
Yeah.
And where did that spray paint come from? You just keep
she
black
uses it for
spray
crafts.
paint?
Crafts, dude. She's a cat lady. They do crafts. I know way too many people that probably have that shirt. All right. I always like that. Just the
dollhouse.
It's like decay. Like, what I love is how intentional, even the light in there, like she knocks it down, like the way it looks. It just,
yeah, it's true. Like she's in a room where the light source is coming from the floor.
Yeah. No idea why she's making a cat lady suit, but
yeah,
I don't care.
So she was already next level, and now it's like next level cat lady. Which I feel like might be a better name for her character than
next level
Catwoman.
Next level cat lady.
Cat lady.
Next level.
Would you be able to take the character seriously if it was cat lady instead of Catwoman?
I don't know, man. Like, if that was her forever, like, it's part of the, like...
It feels like it's more true to her character. And where do you get, like, those little sharp nail things? You just have those around?
They're probably, like, some type of stabby thing. It's in her... there's probably a reason for it. There's, like, a...
Stabby thing.
Look at that. That's a cool apartment. A little gargoyle. Lots of cats. It's a definite redo of City Hall from the last Gotham, from the last movie. Yeah.
And a much smaller crowd here than there was at the thing last night. You know, where people got beat up and kidnapped and stuff.
That's true. Now, continuity-wise, all these reporters look about the same from the last movie. Definitely not a real manhole cover.
Right.
Why doesn't he react, man? That's your baby.
It's still so odd to me that they kind of go back to that well using like the clowns and stuff. Like you could have done something a little different.
Yeah.
Are these the guys that are like out of work now that the Joker's dead?
Maybe. It could have been his mime crew. I wouldn't mind that. This guy looks like Clark Kent to the far right.
Oh, yeah.
How does this man levitate? Why is he
like
levitating?
Like as penguins,
he's got little flippers that carry him up.
There you go.
That poor child. That one baby that he grew up to be Justin Bieber.
That baby grew.
Oh yeah, Bruce Wayne's in this movie.
Why does he touch his face like
that? The camera light's flashing. I think it bugs his eyes.
Oh,
he's down in the sewer, man. I was born in the sewers.
He wasn't. I wasn't born.
I never saw daylight until I was a man.
Down here,
I was a bird. They're not. They're just gloves, man.
A little different.
They're just gloves.
I just imagine like someone takes the gloves off and he's like, "Oh, they're just poorly made gloves. I still have all my fingers."
Alfred, he puts the tree up for himself. Bruce Wayne doesn't even care. This guy doesn't have any Robins, man. What's he got? Presents? None. Spends it by himself. Just watches TV in the dark. I love that. I love the Hall of Records.
The Hall of Records. Eat your heart out, Tower of Records.
Yeah, Hall of Records.
It's the Hall of Justice of record stores.
I love Shrek, dude.
Who doesn't? I mean, and Donkey.
Shut up. Nope. I gotta see, that quote could be taken out of context. Yeah, give the Constitution a rest. It's Christmas. That's a T-shirt right there.
That's a horrible idea.
Oh man, it's Christmas.
Give the Constitution a rest.
It's Christmas. I love it. I love that. Max Schreck, most quotable villain in any Batman movie.
What?
Give the Constitution a rest.
Yeah, no.
I hope that one day in life I'm in a situation where someone's pushing the Constitution on some stuff, and I'm like, "Hey, give the Constitution a rest." Hey, man. Uh-oh. I love this.
That's not the greatest line probably to build your campaign on.
Give the Constitution a rest.
Vote for me. Give the Constitution a rest.
It's Christmas. Actually, it's June. It's June 19th, 1992.
Oh, is that the cold soup?
Yeah. Vichy Soir. Come on, world's greatest detective. Didn't you travel to Russia? Have Vichy Soir, wherever I think it's Russian. I don't know. Who knows?
Assuming,
yeah. He still has newspapers. Again, the Steve Jobs version of Bruce Wayne. He's very into turtlenecks and blue jeans.
And frameless glasses.
hairpiece. That's right. Okay, I love this. Again, dude, the giant faces. I love.
I was gonna say all the random heads everywhere.
I like it. I love this Batman traveling Gotham and just hanging out. Stop FaceTiming me. That's right. I feel like he's collecting all the names of the firstborn of Gotham. Sir, why are you talking to me like Batman? Because, Alfred, this is the real me.
Because I'm Batman.
Because I'm Batman. Because I've got nine abs. I've got a 9-pack. So apparently, if you watch, he bumps into one of these headstones and it just kind of wobbles.
Oh, nice.
We'll point it out to you. Looks like the Star Trek logo at the top there. Okay. They're all, hey, let's give him a top hat. Everyone will take him serious. Look at it. It's wobbling over. No one on set was like, hey, Tombstone's wobbling, guys.
Old Tucker and Esther. Pee-wee and Simone.
Mom. Well, found them. They were rich. Maybe they had some money. Where does that money go to? What is he wearing? Like this like pajamas. Looks like a Humpty Dumpty costume.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, that's like
one of those Chewbacca jackets.
Like the thing where it's just...
He's got that part, yes. I have a name. They're like, yeah, man, Penguin sounds better than Oswald Cobblepot.
Yeah, just roll with Penguin.
Yeah,
man.
Penguin's cool, dude. We got it. Pengy. His middle name is Chesterfield. How's their number one son? Number two, as in like two. A poop.
Like, yep.
And the second. Okay, there's Tori Amos in the bottom right hand corner. Again, bro, it's a glove, dude.
It's just a glove. Just take the glove off, man. It's going to separate your hand out of that live long and prosper Vulcan thing, and you'll be okay.
A shiny flipper. Oh, here comes Bob Kane's wife. Here she is. There she is. Your husband didn't really create Batman.
Oh.
Oh.
Boo.
Oh. This part's cool. Apparently, racquetball gives you some kickboxing skills.
Tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
Hear me roar.
All right, Michelle Pfeiffer or Anne Hathaway?
What?
Michelle Pfeiffer or Anne Hathaway? You got to vote right now.
Anne Hathaway.
Wrong, Julie Newmar.
Door 1 or door 2? Wrong. Door C.
Like, what does Bruce Wayne do, man? What's he doing? Like, what's his job? Little witty repartee from Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. He's like, I'm stealing a lot of it for the Batcave, FYI. Got a nuclear reactor down there.
If my life has a meaning, that's the meaning. Do you just refer to himself as Muhammad Shrek?
Yeah.
As
Big
in, like,
fan.
Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, yeah. Round. I mean, he said rounds as if he's going rounds
15
and rounds.
Fight, 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 fight.
They're like, what the heck? Where are you getting this information at, Bruce Wayne?
Whoa.
The whole ID,
That's
secret
out of the
ID
blue.
again. Like, who do you think you are, Batman, Bruce Wayne? Ooh. Hey. People should talk like this all the time. Just clever. No one's clever
Is
anymore.
she still a corn dog? That's the question.
Does she still crave one? Is she still a corn dog? That's the show title right there. Man. Why is Bruce Wayne a detective? Why are you asking these questions,
Why
Bruce
is Bruce Wayne
Wayne?
talking about the Red Triangle Gang again?
So I don't know where it was, if it was from a comic book adaptation of this or what, but there's this, when this scene starts, Bruce Wayne is like, oh, why is there glass on the floor? And like Shrek has some excuse like, some kids are throwing baseballs. And he's like, oh, the glass is not on the glass would be on the window if something came in. And I don't know where it came from, but I always remember that being cut from something.
Interesting.
I don't know. His mouth has been open the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, this guy can't be Batman, dude. He's too clueless.
It's all an act.
Well, yeah, so I was just going to say, is this part of his clever act? Dad, what's Bruce Wayne here for? Smooth.
That's a good exchange, though.
I'm leaving.
That's good writing.
So you think he was based off of like Donald Trump from the 80s?
That's very possible.
Hey. Yeah, yos. Yoj.
Drop you out a window.
I drop you at a Trump Tower.
So the weird thing, one of the weird things, not the weird thing.
Out of the plethora
Right.
of weird Christmas treats.
For the Penguin is just when you look at him in this, like, his body is oddly, like, padded
Yeah.
in ways. Like, it just looks weird.
I think
Like,
they
sort of
accentuated.
the Hunchback of Notre Dame kind of thing.
Yeah.
He looks kind of like an egg.
That's why I said he looks like Humpty Dumpty. It's like a Humpty Dumpty suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because Danny DeVito he's not like a well-built man. He's a small guy. He probably has some chub, but he's like, I am a man. I am a man.
But you also can dangle a raw fish.
That's true. Which just, you think he'd clean him up first. Like, hey, we're going to introduce you to your team here. He's going to go see Pearl Jam later with those Doc Martens. Oh, man. I wanted one of those Penguin for Mayor posters.
Really?
I did. There was a contest to win some stuff in the 90s, and I was a kid. I tried. Oh.
Adulation is a cross to bear.
But he's eating a real fish right there. So gross.
Yeah, that's really gross. And those flippers aren't convincing at all.
Those are his hands. He didn't have 10 chubby digits. Come on, man. Stop body shaming the penguin, dude. Stop body shaming Oswald. Oh, she passed away. I think a couple of years back. Jan Hooks.
Okay, so the black goose is weird.
Yes.
With the penguin, right? And then the constant.
Yeah.
There's like this undercurrent that's not so subtle of like this sexuality to him and Catwoman in different ways.
He's a super perv. Like, I mean, you'll see very soon in this scene.
Oh, this is where...
Yep.
Oh, dude.
My sister hated this. Back off, dude. Back off, bro.
Why do you keep your face right there? Why do you lean in? Oh, dude. The way that squirted, that was impressive.
Yeah. No CGI there, man. Everyone's like, all right, I guess this will be the mayor. He totally bit some guy's face, but we're going to back him.
Let's get to work.
There's something unconventional about him. Apparently, he doesn't believe in the Constitution, so...
We really need him to get in there and make a difference. Drain the swamp.
And he's a... he's a horn dog.
He's not qualified at all, but hey.
I'd like to fill her void.
Whoa, the French flipper trick.
You learned that in the circus, apparently.
I did not notice that when I was a kid.
No.
Teacher, my French flipper trick.
Drop a pot.
That's parasol. Oh, man.
Love umbrellas. Wow, why does he love umbrellas so much? Tell us why.
Oh man, that's given new context to all the different umbrellas he has. Yes. That's what he views them as a representation of.
I just don't get like, all right, let's make him the mayor.
It's a big jump.
Right? You were in the sewer yesterday. Now you're going to be the mayor. Can you imagine you're living in a city?
They talk about him needing to have a candidate at the beginning, right? To push through the plan for the power plant. But you can't just go straight supervillain with the mayor. Like, you got to have someone somewhat believable.
This guy, he's a man of the people. He's a man of the people.
Who's just said, burn, baby, burn.
Politics, dude. It's all good.
Dude, he's probably going to eat that dog. He already ate the cat.
There you go.
Is that... Oh.
Reminds me of my dog, which I don't like. This is like the best gang ever.
I'm just going to blow up stuff. Not Flavor Flav's watch.
Come on, Batman. You just let him break stuff?
Do-do-do-do.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm just going to hang out. Let you guys break the window.
What were these kicks? What are the
I'll
Uncle
stop
Sam
you.
kicks for? Not Michael Keaton.
Dude, read Batman the White Knight. That'll give you the explanation for why he's okay with all that destruction.
That's true. Oh, dang, let's go fight Batman.
Okay, fight choreography, this movie versus Christopher Nolan trilogy.
Better. Oh, way better. Nolan is not a fight. Either is Burton, but at least it's passable for 92. She looks like the bassist from Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, yeah.
This is dumb. I hate this. Come on, Batman. You don't need a
remote control batarang. You just
That'd be cool if it was like an iPod or something. She's like,
he looks so surprised.
oh, right here. This part. Oh. And that's going to come in handy.
He's pulled a sword out of that dude's mouth.
That's pretty awesome.
That was so cool.
And he didn't hurt him. He pulled it out and then punched him.
Yeah.
He could have just kicked him right in the gut and that would have honked him up. But
again, a cool shot.
Yep. There we go.
Was that Michelle Pfeiffer doing some of those cartwheels and stuff?
Sure. I'd like to believe that it is.
I mean, they showed her like...
They cast her because she did cartwheels. And she put a bird in her mouth. She did these whip things, though, some of them. They said that she did a lot of whip training. I don't know if she did all that stuff, but
that's pretty cool.
It's very split screen, you can tell.
So the costume to me is still cool.
Yeah.
I still don't like all the giant stitching and stuff all over it.
Really? I like it. I mean, for this iteration, kind of.
This iteration, it makes sense for sure.
Yeah, she's ripped up. She's stitched together herself, you know?
Dude,
yeah.
To open fire. Don't know whether to open fire or open fire.
Always confusing your pistols with your privates. These guys, they're like, go back to the Andy Griffith Show. I like this. All right.
Why is Batman just casually strolling right now?
I know. He's just... Oh, that hurt. Come on now. All right, so here's the second one that people have a hard time with.
Batman just blew someone up?
Did he, though? Was it a bomb or was it a confetti cannon? Look at... Is that confetti?
Definitely a bomb.
I feel like...
Otherwise, there wouldn't have been any imminent danger for him before when the guy came up to him with it.
I don't know. Was that? I think it was more of a... Maybe it was like more of a concussion bomb than some type of like blowing up a guy bomb. Because...
You have to go with what they show us and tell us, not what your interpretation of it is.
I didn't see a corpse.
That's true.
He did more destruction that could have killed people in like The Dark Knight. See, this is a good look for a Penguineer. Could have got a haircut, though.
It's a good Burton look.
Yeah. You're not the mayor. Oh, this is such a good exchange. I love it.
Things change. The Michael Keaton look, man, it just holds up really well.
Yeah. I love this. Like, wait, who the heck is this? It's so weird. I love that Batman suit. I don't know if I've said that yet, but love it. If I was Batman, I'd be like, dude, I ain't gonna sweat you, dude.
So what does that umbrella say about his penis?
It soars to new heights. You lousy minx. I love when he says that later. I love these sets. I love everything about this set design here.
It's really great.
This Batman is not the best yet.
So do cats know how to fight really well already?
Yes. Yeah.
That's how that happened?
Yeah. I like that it's an honest question. You're like, did she get her fighting from cat power?
She got her cat powers from making out with them while dead.
Yeah, it's true. Come on, Batman.
She's a woman and a cat.
I'm a cat woman.
I drink milk. I use a whip. I can roundhouse kick people.
Yes.
Those are all things we think about when we think about cats.
Oh, there's the digital paint right there. Now he's like, you know what? I'm going to punch you again. I'm going to throw acid on you. Like, Batman is so conflicted. He's like, I'm going to kill her. No, I'll grab her. Fine. Come on up. But it is a nice, again, back and forth between them. Oh, well, hello there. Where do you get your eye makeup at, Batman? Close. Don't go below the utility belt. Wait.
Keep it above the utility belt.
Justice. Oh. It's like, that's the third one. Like, all right, you learned your lesson. He's hit her, feels bad. Throws napalm on her, feels bad. Stabs him.
Oh, kitty litter.
Saved by kitty litter.
He just backhanded her off of that building.
He did. I love that. I like this scene of Batman just kind of like licking his wounds a little bit.
Yeah. I still don't understand what those things are.
They're like sewing. They're sewing things, dude.
There is no sewing thing that looks like that, dude.
Yeah, they're called sewing
nails.
Sewing picks. I don't know, dude. Can't argue that.
That's like Batman 66 logic.
There's an episode of Batman 66 where the Penguin runs for mayor.
Oh, nice.
It's very... This is funny. This guy's like, I'm getting the scoop. He's like, I'm calling it in, man.
How is he getting a scoop when there's a room full of people?
He's calling it in, dude.
The hottest young person a role model can have. Oh my... What?
How did it even get on there? He just pushed it on there?
I don't know. All he did was grab her boob just now. That's all he accomplished.
See?
Yeah, it's about groping people.
Ooh.
Somebody. It just... Even as a kid, not understanding why, it's so uncomfortable.
It's so heavy-handed all over the place, dude. So the Catwoman posters, when this movie came out, were always stolen. Like they were broken from bus stops and everything. People were taking all the posters.
I believe it.
I mean, it was when this movie came out, dude, I remember like the marketing for it was pretty like was exciting. It was like, oh, the sequel to Batman.
Oh yeah,
It's everywhere, dude.
naked sexual charisma.
That's the name of my band. I have a special band. We call it NSC, but you know, NSC is playing tonight. Yeah.
What did he have in that box?
Scents, lotions, and
Oh,
you know, it goes a little overboard with his perv. Okay, where do they get this? Where do they get the blueprints
plans
of the
to
Batmobile?
obviously, when he was in City Hall getting all those names.
Batman probably had to register the plans of the Batmobile at the city. You know, he's an upstanding.
So yeah, Batman 66 that he would do that.
You know, we say support your local police.
I just got to be a good citizen, you know.
Well, we are going to turn in the Batmobile specs.
Well, and it's not just his like pervness, but
Yeah.
her like overt like sexuality too.
Oh yeah,
Do you know what I mean? And those colliding, I don't think is inherently bad. It just felt
well,
weird.
He just goes super horn dog on it all. Is all.
Or super corn dog.
Yes.
Dude, now I'm hungry.
You know, I wish we had corn dog. We
Stupid
should have.
corn dog.
Why didn't we have corn dogs tonight, dude?
Okay, this part is still cool to me.
She really did that. That's a real bird in her mouth. She just said something about a couple months back. I read an article. She was like, "Yeah, I could have got sick." I love that her lipstick is all over her chin, right there.
I love those are her reasons.
Yeah.
I was really starting to feel good about myself, and he ruined that.
I like this too. It's like right there at 66 corn.
It's just weird, man. The
Yeah.
sounds between the two of them.
Yeah.
That
Yeah. My mom still has that TV. I won't give it up.
Is he wearing an ascot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what rich people do during Christmas. Ascots.
Yep. You should bring those back, man. I
Me?
think you could do it. Yeah, you could work an ascot.
Some people say that I'm an ass. He's like, Batman eats carrots, man. You want to have a Batman Michael Keaton physique? Carrots.
And I love that his comment with Oswald Cobblepot is subtle.
Subtle. Again.
King of subtle.
Look at Bruce Wayne, daytime flasher.
Still got the ascot, though.
Hey, it's cold, man, in Gotham.
But you can really only see part of the ascot.
It's true.
Do you want to see the rest of it? That's what this trench coat is for.
Yeah, no. He's like, what?
Batman blows
Me,
it.
ouch. Batman's pissed.
Batman's saving
Oh, come
property
on.
damage dollars? Probably not.
Call back to
Gonna be a
89.
hot town.
Down in old time tonight. Oh. There you go. Alfred, cock block.
Look at that statue butt.
This is the beginnings of Joel Schumacher. He's like, you know what? I want more of that in my Batman movies.
More of the cock block.
More of that.
Please.
More of the German expressionism giant man statues everywhere.
This really fine sculpted statue, but well, Alfred is blocking any sexual encounters that Bruce Wayne might have.
He's an enabler. He enables it. I'm from Smashing Pumpkins.
Talent Scout. She kind of looks like Felicity.
Oh gosh, dude!
Makes
Please
me
kill
sad.
her. Kill her all the way. That's a great looking camera.
Again, alone in your green room, killed by a remote control batarang.
But she's not killed. The famous Christy Conaway. She went on to do nothing much.
But she was Ice Queen.
And she was in a movie called... She was in Time Cop, the series. And she was in Underworld. But not the Underworld we think. Anyways. Bruce always takes girls into oversized rooms.
With fireplaces.
With fire. He's all... Girlfriend? Oh, yeah.
You want to get nuts?
Come on. Only real callback to 89.
Poor Vicky Vale.
Yeah.
Never got her due.
Yeah, whatever happened to Vicky?
A
She
new
moved.
movie.
Huh? It's a new movie.
A sequel.
Man, she needed to get a better agent. It was like, come on. Kim Basinger? What happened, girl? Oh. Let's make out.
What?
He's all, let's just make out.
That's a pretty extreme place to go to. Hey, I know you're going to think I'm kind of like...
Subtle Bruce.
These guys that kill people.
We're in my giant empty house, by the way.
If I was going to be like,
my weird
wait,
Hammer Films
what?
butler.
Why would you assume I think you're like those guys? Should I assume that you're like those guys?
Now, it's weird is they
Subtle.
used to date, I guess, before this movie came out. So,
Really?
yeah. Another rooster in the henhouse, huh?
Dude, good for you, Michael Keaton.
Yeah. Oh, that's where I was stabbed by Catwoman. There's this gigantic, like, coming up the burn noodle on her arm. What the? He like, look at that thing, dude. They should have. What type of a tie-in? They could have had Selena Kyle like noodle scars, like Chef Boyardee's. They could have made that. That'd have been tasty. Uh-oh. And here goes Gordon rolling over on Batman.
This is circumstantial.
He's like, suck. Dude, Gordon is not a homie, dude.
No.
Gordon's like, hey, guess what, everybody? We're going on the news. I got a batarang, missing ice princess.
And it wasn't even like a natural, like, on the news
Yeah.
kind of thing. It was like the SNL sketch, like, on the news. Like, I'm just going to sidestep it like I'm reading the lines. Yeah. Batman.
This isn't real evidence,
guilty.
guys. But Batman's probably involved. This giant batarang. And it has Tiger Electronic Games on it as well, if you want to play the movie version video game in a handheld form. That's a giant fireplace. How does she get all of that hair in her mask?
Lots of bobby pins, probably.
Yeah. Michael Goff right now is like, gosh.
You guys are the worst.
What is a dirty limerick?
A dirty limerick. She wants him to come up with an erotic poem.
Well, of course. I love this. Like, why does he have like 12 of them back there?
And they're all the same.
Yeah.
At
Like,
least
where's the Arctic
multiple
Freeze
different ones.
one? Why didn't he put that one on? Because
Right.
I had the action figure. Where's the Arctic Freeze suit?
You had to
Gotta
wait
put this
another movie or two for that.
That's true. He's all this foiled nipple suit I'll save for when I battle Mr. Freeze.
Well, maybe him just having all those different ones is almost like another Steve Jobs kind of thing.
That's true.
It's like, I just have turtlenecks.
I would have loved to have seen like Deep Dive yellow Batman suit or the waffle sonar suit.
Waffles.
They had it, dude. It was like a waffle tech Batman or something.
Oh, man, look at that state-of-the-art computer-generated images.
Yes. And they're all, we got to use this set again. We built these giant statues. Yep.
No one believes you, bro.
Yeah. What happened to the other mayor from 89? Oh, there you go.
How do they just have something that does that? That still doesn't make sense to me.
These guys right here, they're like, yeah. Well, come on, Batman. His belt doesn't even go off and say, hey, Batmobile alert.
Someone just hacked you, man. Was Hackers out yet?
No. A couple of years
So he
after.
didn't know, man.
I like this little tool. That's cool. Love that. This leaves it. What the heck,
Merry
dude?
Christmas, kids.
Yeah, I know, right? Why didn't they make that toy for kids? Like a suction cup version of it or something?
Yeah, the more we get into this, the more I'm bummed that they kind of double down on the circus kind of thing again.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have done something cooler.
This is the exchange. She was waiting up there.
Somebody say fish. Also, a big fan of Justice.
Did Josh Whedon write this? High fiver. How do these circus guys know how to work on cars? Like Batmobiles. They're all ITT tech dropouts.
You think
They're all-
they've just done the circus their entire life?
Yeah, maybe. I love this.
Ow, this light metal chair.
It's such a good back and forth, though. Like, the choreography on it is... I like it.
This is the most walkingest Batman ever. There's like no sense of urgency chasing
Yeah.
after Catwoman.
He's like,
It's just power walking.
just gonna power walk over here, and then the awkward look up because of his mask. Oh, come on, Catwoman. Oh, sure.
Yeah, because that's what happened. You're on a ledge. You know that?
Lawn dart. Come on, Batman. What's he standing there for?
He's just
Dude.
walking, man. He can only walk, okay?
He was able to catch the Joker with the Batarang rope. He could have tried. Well, she lit the tree up again.
and
good.
who
Bats.
let the bats out? who?
These guys. Ah! And they just killed Batman. You know, it's Gordon's fault anyways. He's the one who, like, put him on blast on TV.
Right.
He's like, hey, man, Gordon, you said he was kind of a dick, so we're going to shoot him. This is like Batman 36 right here.
36?
Batman 36. The last issue of Batman.
Oh, I thought you were saying like Batman, like 1936.
Oh, no. Wasn't out yet, buddy.
The kiss
So
could be even deadlier.
I was in a band, and I named our band after this.
Kiss
could be deadly.
deadly.
And then I quit. But go check them out on Spotify. Kiss Could Be Deadly. It's
Because they kept making music, right?
They kept, Kelly was in it, and it's good stuff. So check out A Kiss Could Be Deadly on Spotify.
Secret Origins of A
Buy it
Kiss
on
Could Be
iTunes.
Deadly.
It was because of this movie right here, and so I did a couple songs on there. But he's like, "Where the heck do you get these things at, Michaels?"
Those are not sewing things.
Yeah, I love this.
So dumb.
What? You don't like that?
Nope.
I love it. I love it. Miniatures.
It's the weirdest, like, bat boner thing. Like,
What?
it just looks weird.
A bat boner. What? I love it. How come he glides in Batman Begins and it's okay?
Because it doesn't look like... There's just the outline of the wings and
loved
stuff.
it.
Just
Loved it. She's like, what the crap? What life do I live? Why am I wearing this cat suit? Merry Christmas, Matt. He's such a... I wish more people in my life were like the Penguin from this movie. Just a creepy guy that you're like, let's invite...
You want more creepy, disgusting perverts in your life?
I do. This is because it makes you feel better and it's interesting.
Makes you feel like
You're all,
a
hey,
better
let's
person.
invite Oswald tonight. It'd be kind of funny. The kids won't be there, right? Yeah, all right. You lousy minx.
You lousy minx. You
She does-
sent out all the signals.
She does put out a lot of signals. But you still need to be a gentleman, Oswald Cobblepot. Reclaim your birthright.
No means no, man.
Go to heaven. It's so weird. It's such a different step than Batman 89.
I mean, if we're still basing this off of the parasol joke from earlier, she's hanging from his penis right now.
No. It's soaring into the sky. There's that hair.
That's her superpower.
Right here. And it turns back into a cape. That would have just busted his kneecaps right there.
Oh, yeah.
I want a button.
I mean, he does all right at the Batman kind of... I mean, the Penguin. Like, but too many of the awkward perv grunts.
Yeah. Again. At least these cops aren't like running through the sewers and being that dumb. At least they're staying above ground.
While,
Oh,
however, they got this set up doesn't really make sense.
yeah.
It's a pretty fun idea.
Yeah, I mean, I just like that he's got a Batman steering wheel.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's in like a little like quarter like kiddie ride.
So did someone in Gotham say, hey, let's make a Batman quarter bopper and put it in front of like, you know,
If
Target?
he has all those custom umbrellas and the shiny flipper gloves,
That's true.
they could probably make something.
Terrible jokes.
The joke's on him.
Yeah.
I can still drive the same, even if my license is expired. Silly Penguin. That doesn't make you a crappy driver.
Uh-oh, got that CD in there on that Pioneer system. Batman's ready for some tunes. He's not wrong. They are the puppets. If they're going to follow a mayor like you, they are the pinhead puppets of Gotham. So,
and if their first thing after Batman saved the city from Joker is to assume, hey, I think he killed someone.
he killed. Hey, we're not suspect of the new sewer mayor, but Batman, he probably killed the Ice Princess.
He's probably not to be trusted.
I would say, well, it was the Ice Princess. She was kind of dumb.
The guy with black goo coming out of his mouth? Yeah.
Love him.
Let's go ahead and trust him.
America did vote for Donald Trump. Just saying. Hey.
Maybe this was more of a...
This is kind
like
of
a prophetic movie.
Yeah. Where's Batman when we need him?
What would a harp from hell sound like?
Look at finally. Oh, where was this like when
foreign object detected?
When the foreign object was
later.
placed. I still love that Batmobile racing through the streets. I think Batman can punch through like a metal floor. Pretty awesome. Now this happens in Batman Forever as well, but it turns out to be Two-Face. Jeez. Batman tried to run over that lady.
This Batmobile is still so cool.
It's the best Batmobile. Gosh. Thank you.
He can also punch through the screen.
That's right. I love this too. I love that that's just a switch. He's like, oh. And it's so casual. It's like, I'm just going to turn my car into the skinny version. Dude, just hit the brakes, turn the turnstile on the bottom of it, and spin back around.
Dude, that's what that was just now.
Toy. Which, that was really cool.
He's like, now I'm worried. How is that different to you than... Sorry, I didn't bring a sword.
No, sorry, I didn't bring a sword is terrible. It's terrible.
Or something's bleeding.
That was terrible. I did not. I'm not sticking up for that one. He's about to bail on him, dude.
Live long and prosper, man.
Oswald means order.
Cobblepot,
recall the mayor.
Clean it up. Have you seen this guy? Clean it up. He's not cleaning anything up.
Like, get a haircut, bro.
He's like biting noses off, leaving black goo everywhere,
pushing on buttons. No. He's like, what's he going to say? A Batman.
I love that they just kind of embrace him being hidden behind all those microphones.
Yeah. Bruce Wayne, Izod model. Hey, guys, I dress like your dad. I like that Michael Keaton has no Bruce Wayne Batman physique. He's just like a guy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just a guy.
I still love this entrance to the Batcave, being that sarcophagus with all the spikes and stuff.
Oh, it's the best.
So cool.
Alfred, I'll take the stairs, so.
Wait, so there's stairs? So this entrance is just more badass, not like actually more convenient.
It's actually more fun. There's like a slide. It's like Chick-fil-A, dude. He's at the playground, just goes down.
That's what they need to add in as he's coming out the bottom. Whee!
So Alfred
Dude,
DJ parties, by the way.
He should have been eating a corn dog.
You stupid corn dog.
It could be like the brand, Stupid.
Stupid
corn.
Corn dogs by Stupid. I'm making a Stupid Corn Dog, dude, t-shirt.
Yeah.
We'll put it on our store.
Frequencies jammed. Must be Lone Star.
The frequency, it's jammed.
Raspberry.
I love that.
The Bat DVD player.
You can get those from the Warner Brothers catalog in the 90s. You just buy it.
No way.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I was like, whoa.
This is like, I didn't say that. Yeah. Wait a second.
Hold on.
Come on, people. He's not even talking on the mic right now. They could have at least tried to spin it.
This is up there with all the dials and buttons, like technology from Batman 66.
Yes. Not possible.
You can't.
That's the one
do
scene. Like, can we cut that part?
You can't do that on a CD.
Look at him. He's like, yeah. He looks back at Alfred for approval.
Alfred's like, uh-huh.
Alfred's like, sir, you should be DJ Dark Knight.
Mix Master.
Mix Master Wayne.
At least bring in Run DMC if you're going to do that, guys.
Right?
Come on.
Yep. Come on, dude. There was no musical. Oh, there actually was a musical artist on this one. He's like, oh, well, glad people brought tomatoes.
Did people bring vegetables to a press conference?
Why not? Go to Trader Joe's on the way over to the press conference and see? Eggs and tomatoes. No one dies. Similar to Batman 89, where there is a gun spray over a crowd. He didn't even make it.
It's a really interesting choice to, in the introduction of Penguin, have him run for mayor. Like, you don't give any of the context of crime boss or working his way up or having a nightclub, gaining notoriety in a way.
Yeah.
But running criminal underworld things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh, for sure. Like, if they ever do a modern interpretation, I hope they go that route. So he's actually returning to his birthright. This is where he belongs. Back into the sewer.
In a giant rubber duck.
Exactly.
Makes sense. I mean, he ate a cat. Some people have a carrot on a stick, but we're just going to have a rubber duck.
That's right. These poor penguins, dude. I love it. It's funny because my kid, they got like a penguin Lego set. And know what you build?
Yeah.
Giant duck. And Lego Batman, their penguin was pretty
it was a good combo.
Of him. Yeah.
I still stand by Lego Batman just had
the best.
Really great amalgamations of the best parts of all the different iterations of characters.
Yeah.
Crank the AC!
That's me in July. Crank the AC! Taking my clothes off. Come on! Look at him. He's like, all right, let's go back to plan A. Here's all my firstborn children of Gotham list.
Have we figured out what this blonde chick does other than have a small dog?
She's like the, there's like a ringmaster who trains lions. She's just a dog version.
Okay.
In the circus, like, hey, it's a dog that does flips. Dog flipper. She's dog lady. She's dog woman. Oh. Well.
You shoot that clown.
That's right. It's a lot.
They really missed an opportunity to have, like, lethal, deadly penguins that go after that body like piranhas.
Just eat it. But wait.
Although.
I wish he was wearing an ascot right there under his garage wear. The action figure wore like a purple turtleneck.
Mechanic Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Why don't we get Mechanic Bruce Wayne action figures? See, this is very Dark Knight Rises. I wonder if it was an homage to this scene.
That's totally true.
You know?
Mona Lisa.
Look at her. Who's this Bruce Wayne chap here? I like the guy with the Batman mask with the Leaning Tower of Pizza on top of it.
This is definitely like a jazzy rendition of Super Freak, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, just double checking.
Yeah. It's a couple years removed from Can't Touch This, so maybe it was a jazzy Can't Touch This. This song is my favorite of all. This is Susie and the Banshees with Danny Elfman. Probably the best Batman song ever made. Hey, what's up, girl? I love that it's just having a party at Shrek's department store. He closes
in the actual department store.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a Jay Gordon. That was a Jay Garrick flash helmet on someone.
Oh, wow. There you go. Was it really?
No, it was like a metal helmet with wings on it.
We are going to trust Matt Ritchie on this. As at home, you can rewind. But right now, we just have to push through and hope that he's right. All right.
Wait, you're semi-hard? I'm semi-hard? What? I'm confused.
Right next to sports equipment. Oh, there it is again. Yeah. It's probably more Hermes than Jay Garrick, but I'll believe.
Same thing, man.
Tim Burton was like, I don't know who that is. You and Max.
You came for Max?
No. She came to kill him, dude. Now I can't unsee Jay Garrick.
Always coming on top when he should be 6 feet under. It's a good line.
Yeah. There's a lot of good lines in this movie.
Tim Burton wrote and directed?
No, he didn't write this.
Just directed.
It was Sam Hamm and then, was it Wesley? Someone, the guy who wrote Heathers.
I should have paid more attention in the opening credits.
Daniel Waters. Sam Hamm. Screenplay by Daniel Waters.
Missilk. A kiss could be even dead.
What? Someone else said this to me.
Someone said that to me. I said that to you.
The world's greatest detective, folks. Batman.
Just blew his cover like that.
Or he just said, wait a second. You think he'd be like, oh, you smell like Catwoman. I literally can smell the latex on you right now. Oh, perfect.
And she
timing.
would say, well, I want to smell the latex on you. That's actually what the California King bed is next to. It's next to the contraception section.
Oh. Good job, Michael Keaton. You looked like you were shook up right there. This old lady in the back, dude. How'd she survive that? Dad, are you okay? Dad, I'm here to check and see if you're okay, Dad. I was in housewares. Now. On my duck. How old am I? Put my giant onesie on.
Man, this is like a weird, like Moses Exodus.
It is. There's a lot of parallels.
Reversal.
Did Moses travel on a giant duck, though? No. I love that he's got stabbed in the back.
Great white dope.
Penguin's coat is the precursor to Bane's coat in The Dark Knight Rises.
It's true. It's actually the same size coat, just worn by someone like a 1.5 feet taller.
Oh, this coat's quite warm. When I'm riding a duck.
It's been worn before.
Bane should wear a top hat.
You know, he probably wears the mask because of the smell of raw fish that's left on the coat.
I know why you wear that mask, Bane.
And I'm going to punch you in the face.
I will avoid the mask at all costs. This cage is from the 1960s Batman show, the Go-Go Dancing episodes. Just brought it in.
That's a weird transition.
Yeah. I love this. It's so weird. Giant train just driving through Gotham. Come on, ride the train. Come ride it. These people, they just commit to the circus vibe.
Really committed.
I'd wear some sweats.
It's a very Tim Burton thing.
Yeah. Love that. Batman's all about the theatrical.
Yep.
And monkeys. Mr. Nelson from Pippi.
It reminds me I'm playing this game right now on the Xbox called Shadow of War.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things you can do is you can interrogate these bad guys, or you can send a death threat to like a captain through them.
That's cool.
I'm like, that's totally a Batman thing to do.
The Batman Begins game.
See me coming.
You got to interrogate and intimidate people. There was an intimidation mode.
The children they're unable to attend.
Batman. See, Batman's clever.
Batman has his own stationery?
Yeah, why not? Don't you? You don't have Matt Ritchie's stationery?
I mean, he's branded very well. I mean,
he's got his own CD players and pens. If you would like for Matt Ritchie to have his own stationery, please go to letsgocast.patreon.com and contribute.
Yes.
We make that happen. I love that all these little penguins got equipped with missiles and
that
elements.
light in the background too just like randomly went off too.
That's right, Oswald. That's the platform. Why didn't he run? That should have been his mayoral
even though
platform.
you were not treating him like that
Yeah.
the entire movie.
He had a change of heart, and now he is ready to be the mayor of Gotham.
That 1992 sexism is real prevalent.
He wasn't hiding it. Bill Clinton was hiding it, you know. I feel your pain. Hi. Penguin was like, hey, upfront about it. Hi. Well, right. There's some fake swimming right there. He just runs off. I love the heel
He
kick.
clicked his heels, man.
He's going to sit there in his chair.
The funny thing is,
This thing right here.
with the body shape of Dan DeVito, You didn't really need to like pad out his body to make it look that way.
Well, I think
Just go with whatever it looked like.
They made him more like eggy. And
yeah, it was not my favorite.
I love the Bat ski boat.
It's pretty cool.
It's just a cool vehicle. It's kind of unnecessary. It's only good for sewer traveling, but you know. What do you think about this?
So many penguins.
There's a lot of penguins. And the bassist from the Smashing Pumpkins is very monotone. I love that bat symbol. I wish that was the bat symbol in the comics right now. I love it.
The bat Doppler picks up specific penguin shapes.
That's right, man. Batman's not afraid of other branding. He knows the bat symbol is more powerful than all branding out there. So he'll throw them down on the...
So he's got to give the penguins theirs.
Yeah, I'll give them theirs.
It's just going to be random blips and bloops. This is going to be penguin outlines.
Little snack there. Little penguin snacks. Shrek's like, what the hell did I align myself with? This is Shrek's fault. Some Schumacher going on right there. I don't know. These guys are look how cute they are. They have little chest plates on.
This lady literally doesn't do anything.
No, she's literally the dog trainer. I got the coordinates there. She's listed as the poodle lady, Anna Katrina. She's the poodle lady. And
I like that Penguin was thoughtful enough to make sure that all the penguins had helmets.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. He jammed the signal again. He should have started playing some more, like, talking over the penguins could have all been talking. A heart from hell. Alfred is... Look at those eyebrows on Alfred, man. Those things are...
So good.
Award-winning eyebrows. The corndog of all eyebrows. He's tapping into the zoo's CCTV cameras.
We're bringing back the fireworks, guys.
The monkey's going to get kind of sad. Come on. Very Pirates of the Caribbean right here. It's a bat ski boat. There's no seats in there for Robin, dude. And that thing is a solo operation.
Life doesn't give you seatbelts.
What's up with the bag, the purple eyes? I like this when everyone...
On the penguin?
Yeah.
Like as far as the makeup and stuff?
It's intense.
Yeah, that's one of the things I don't like. And they did it with both him and Catwoman. Like the paler skin, the makeup around the eyes, all that stuff.
I like that. I like how she disappears. Everyone leaves him. Yeah, on the movie poster, it's very stark. Like Penguin and Catwoman are very pale. Batman just has that flesh tone.
It makes sense from a design point of view.
Yeah, it's just...
I think once you get into the character and the movie itself, like it just doesn't stand up as well.
That penguin thing is taken off. I love the Penguin Mobile.
You know, the look for Penguin and Catwoman actually transfers really well into animation.
Mm-hmm.
Once they got to the Adventures of Batman and Robin.
Well, they had to.
I feel like they kind of adapted into those really well.
Well, they had to. It was mandated to use the Danny DeVito look in the Batman animated series. And then when they...
But then they adjusted it once they changed the style over
when it became the new
Batman
Adventures.
and Robin Adventures or whatever it was.
Yeah, they just went the classic look. Even Catwoman had to have blonde hair on the show. It was actually, but the second version of her, the new animated ones, the second iteration looked more like Michelle Pfeiffer because it had an all black suit with the white face.
Yeah, and the big like white eyes and stuff.
So they kind of swapped. Like, what's this? Batman's beeper. Yo, hit me up. He's all, what's your call number?
All I see is the exaggerated take of Michael Keaton Batman on the Animaniacs cartoon whenever I look at him.
Yeah.
It's like a caricature, you know?
I have a Mad magazine still from when this movie came out, and it's Michael Keaton getting a haircut with the bat, like, ears and his hair. It's good. Come on, Batman. You can just kick right in his face. Doesn't even try.
Just punch him in the face.
Look at, he's not a threat. Look at this. I'm going to get... Great. He just opened up Batman's garage door. Come on, Batman. He just knew. All that button did was put some Batman buddies. Just like Batman Begins, a little button.
There you go.
Would that have killed him? Batman just hates public zoos and parks.
This is a hardcore Batman. He's like, I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you.
I don't have to save you, and I'm going to blow up the park.
Also, I don't have to save all those animals.
Yeah. See animals. How many polar bears died here?
But hey, I didn't kill them with a gun.
That's right. I don't have to save you. Well, great. And what do you see? What do you see, Max Shrek? Oh, a dead clown and a gun.
But it's underwater. It's not going to work.
Movies.
Come on, guys. Come on, Danny Elfman.
Dad, are you okay? Come on, dude. That's your assistant. What's your blood, Max?
That's interesting that he mentioned Jules. Because they didn't go with the cat burglar, jewel thief angle at all in this movie.
Very true. Batman, what the heck, dude? Why are you blowing this thing up? That looks cool. Batman, why did you blow up the park?
That poor polar bear statue. No! I actually haven't thought that through. I don't know why I'm doing this.
No one knows. Why does he think he can connect to her? I mean, I guess they had
That's what Batman does with everyone, though.
That's true. There's no established relationship. At least in this movie, they had a previous encounter, and they're the same. All right. Where's the eye makeup? It's gone. That takes me right out right there.
Dude, yeah, that's horrible.
I hated this part. Why
and it just rips the mask off. It's not even like the mask it's not the mask isn't meant to come off.
That's why he has like 14 versions of it.
You can see it rip like right along there.
That's why he has all the extras in the Batcave. He never takes them off. He just rips them. Alfred glues them down, dude.
Their connection feels more earned here than in The Dark Knight Returns. Still doesn't feel earned.
Rises.
Dark Knight Rises. Yeah. I apologize.
That's right. You're fired.
You're fired. He is based on Donald Trump.
See?
You're fired.
Yay. She's a great Catwoman. I mean, I've seen better Catwoman, but not, this Catwoman's all
I was right.
Still alive.
Still alive. Sounds like a Metallica song.
That's right. 4 5, still alive.
Still alive.
So this is how he's supposed to become Two-Face. I think in the original treatment is the scarring of the face. Ow. Dad, close your mouth.
Hurts. The pain. The electricity.
No.
Who knew a taser could take down an entire generator?
Well, Gotham has a surplus of power, so there's no way to, gauge how that much power would react.
And it blows up in a ball of flame.
Everything. Wait. Oh, man.
The black ooze.
No, we still got more black ooze. Burton, what do you want us to do?
Have it come out his nose.
Yep. Aw, you almost feel bad for him.
I do not.
The music is so good right here. When the camera focuses back in on Bruce, it's good stuff. This is me in my garage sometimes, so I'm looking for stuff. like, dang it, where's that X-Acto knife?
So that was originally supposed to lead to him becoming Two-Face?
Yeah, but it was supposed to be a Harvey Dent, not Shrek.
But Harvey Dent wasn't, dirty, though. That's the weird thing.
Yeah, that's why it didn't work out, probably. That's probably why they changed it.
I'll murder you momentarily.
Yeah. Well.
And the very obviously not Danny DeVito falling on his face.
Danny DeVito doesn't fall on his face.
You don't pay me enough for that.
The scene is so sad and weird and long.
What would make this really good is if they all howled at the moon together. Like wolves.
Oh, man.
Raised by wolves, that's a trope and stuff.
They were just
all the penguins just looked at the moon and were like, oh.
No, they just all go, wah, wah, wah. Look at, how are they dragging them?
They're not.
Now, this is an actor right here.
Those are all fake penguins.
Yeah, that is probably... Now, I'll read off on IMDb. That is Bobby Bell, Nikki Batello, Susan Rosito, Margarita Farrell, Denise Kilpack, Felix Sela, and Debbie Lee Carrington. Good job, guys. Good job being penguins.
Here's the one part where the black ooze actually makes a difference and looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is that it's like that ink coming up through the water kind of effect.
Oh, all right. Alfred driving.
And here we back in the 1930s. I do love that Art Deco style paired with somewhat modern technology does kind of keep you on your heels a little bit as far as what the time frame is.
Yeah.
It gives it a timeless characteristic because it doesn't fully commit to any of the time periods.
I like it. And rich people tend to have old cars that are fancy.
And Gotham tends to have a lot of fog.
Yeah. The sewers. He saw a cat.
He saw a cat lady.
Michael Keaton.
Cat lady.
Hey.
Where'd you go?
Michael Keaton in that open mouth, dude.
Just put a corn dog in it.
You stupid corn dog.
Stupid corn dog.
Oh, man.
Stupid corn dog. She was a stupid corn dog, and the penguin was a stupid horn dog. So I guess that's why they worked together for a little bit.
They should have had the sequel. It should never have been a Catwoman sequel. It should have been a Catwoman penguin. Corn dog. Versus corn dog v. horn dog.
Corn dog v.
Oh, man. Merry Christmas, Matt Ritchie.
Merry Christmas.
I like this.
Goodwill toward men.
And women.
And Michael Keaton's eyebrows.
Right. They look just like his Batman mask.
Yep.
Did you see like that, Batman 89.
Sean Murphy, the writer, artist of Batman White Knight.
Yeah.
Had like fan casts, like if they did Gotham White Knight.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be like, yeah, Michael Keaton. Like just have him put on like some muscle on top of that. He would be freaking awesome.
That was added last minute. That part right there.
The Catwoman looking at the Batstick.
Well, they were supposed to make a Catwoman movie so many times.
Well, they did.
Well, they did, but Michelle Pfeiffer was supposed to do it, and it never happened. And then at one point, Ashley Judd was going to be Catwoman.
Interesting.
Same, version.
Yeah.
And then
I could see how that would work.
It just never happened.
And then we got
Halle Berry. Well, once Halle Berry became like the sexiest woman of all time, they're like, Catwoman. Warner Brothers makes questionable decisions a lot. They're like, hey, you know what would make a great movie? Steel. With Shaquille O'Neal. And he'll say, hammer time. All right. Okay, man.
Hammer time.
So we've just finished Batman Returns.
Yes,
what are your
we
thoughts,
did.
buddy? What are your thoughts?
Here's the thing. I'm not going to give it a don't go.
Yeah.
Just because of
how dare you?
What it was and what it did.
Mm-hmm.
Like it tried to do something different, which especially for that time, for 1992, if you're doing a comic book movie, doing something different out of the ordinary, that wasn't going to be common. Like that's a huge risk.
Well, there wasn't a lot of comic book movies either.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if you're going to do it, to take the risk that Burton took in this movie, like that takes balls, and I respect that. That being said, I don't like most of the iterations of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at Commissioner Gordon, you look at Catwoman, Penguin, there's just a lot about them where, while iconic in a way to where they set up what I knew of those characters in the animated series and stuff like that following. Now that I've read comics for years since and gotten to know these characters better, I think there's an aspect of it where I'm like, man, like it was kind of a missed opportunity in a way to really have a good representation of these characters. But at the same time, it makes sense for Tim Burton's vision for the movie and for the characters. Like they make sense in this world. I just don't know if this world was for me specifically. Yeah. So that's for me. I think I would stick with a go. It's a fun movie to watch, but it's not something I would look to as like a touchstone for what I think these characters should be. Yeah. Even Batman, I would say. I think there are aspects of visually that I really like a lot. But
here's what I love about this movie. I love the score. I love everything that Danny Elfman was doing. I love the Batman suit. I love Michael Keaton. Yeah. I love all the set designs. I love just the art direction on this movie. I think it feels very cold. A lot of it's just a reuse of the same scenes. We see the city hall a lot. Same with Batman 89. They do a lot of that.
But a lot of like snow, like the cinematography and the composition of some of the shots, like the key shots, were really great.
Yeah. Danny DeVito is great as the Penguin. This version of the Penguin. I mean, I think, regardless of if you like that iteration.
Yeah, he did his part. That's why I used the language
job.
of, I just don't think it was for me.
Yeah, I get you. This song right here, I love this song by Susie and the Banshees. I have a little bit of a goth kid in me, and there's just something about Susie Sue.
This is like PJ Harvey before PJ Harvey.
Maybe. Susie and the Banshees, great band. But this is not really a Banshee song. This is just her and Danny Elfman teaming up, much like Catwoman and the Penguin did.
Hey.
They got together. Hey! So, and Michelle Pfeiffer, I mean, I would say her version of Catwoman is more iconic than most versions. I think maybe next to Julie Newmar, those are the two. I think Anne Hathaway, she did a great job. I love her Catwoman. And I prefer her Catwoman.
Yeah, she was just more true to the character.
But
there's something a little more dynamic about Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman.
People think Catwoman, I think they think of this version of Catwoman.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they do. So she did something special there. You know, it was a big deal when she came out. So yeah, I really am excited to see another iteration of the Penguin in movies one day. I really hope for it to be more crime boss to the classic Batman animated series version, where, you know, tuxedo and that type of look.
Hey, having like his nightclub and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Iceberg Lounge. Not really, I don't see him as the main villain anymore, but just a guy in the city, and Batman roughs him up here and there.
Yeah.
He's never making a bid for the mayor, but yeah, it's a fun movie. It's definitely a weird one. I like it because it's weird. I have...
Well, there's like a nostalgic like connection for you too.
No, there definitely is. So I'm going to stick with my Let's Go. I think it's still a Let's Go. I would say you definitely have to go see it. It's fun, but it's going to be alienating to people who don't like really weird black goo coming out of people's, you know, mouths and stuff like that. But it was fun, man. It's fun to pop in and watch here and there. You know, there's a lot of good stuff. You know, you still get the cool Batman car, the Batmobile. You get the circus gang, who's super weird. You get corn dogs, just a plethora of corn dog references. And I wish I had one right now. Like, why did we not have corn dogs? Plethora of corn dog references. Plethora. Tomatoes.
Plethora.
Who brings tomatoes?
It sounds like a superhero name.
Plethora. What is it? What's your power? I have many things.
Many powers.
Many powers. Just many. So, all right. So you're sticking with a go. I'm sticking with a let's go. So that was good, man.
Yeah. It was fun to watch this.
Yeah. I think every Christmas, our friends should just bust out this movie. And then remember episode 38 of the Let's Go comic show.
Indeed.
Next year, we'll reminding you guys to check out this issue.
But on June 19th.
Yeah, yes, on June 19th. Or on June 19th. You can listen to this episode twice in a year.
Oh, man.
June 19th, which is Batman Returns Day, and the Christmas time. Anywhere between after Thanksgiving to Christmas Day was a good time to listen to this episode. So thank you guys. Matt, how can people get a hold of you, buddy?
You can go ahead and find me on Twitter at Matt Ritchie, MattriChey.
Nice. You can find me at J_Rocca on Twitter. Please hit up the show on Twitter at Let's Go Comic Show, or on Instagram at Let's Go Comic Show. Find us on the internet at letsgocast.com. Please send us an email. Say, hey, man, I don't want to hit you up all over the internet. I want to do it in private. Send us a private email at letsgocomicshow@gmail.com. Give us some suggestions or some kind words. If you would like to be an amazing person like Colin Lewis, who just became a Patreon, go to www.patreon.com/letsgocast, where you can be a part of our show, commit, and help us make the show better. We want to be a crowd-funded show, and we want you guys to have the power. We want to be your elected officials, much like the Penguin, except not like the Penguin. We will not spit goo, and we will not do bad things to the city. We will do good things for all of the internet.
Much less creepy, hopefully.
Much less creepy, except for Matt Ritchie. He is currently wearing a dickie and a giant Humpty Dumpty outfit.
Nothing else.
And nothing else. Wait. Oh, yeah. Other things. So do that. And then also, this is the best thing you can do for us. Head over to iTunes, give us a 5-star review with tons of positive comments. That would be amazing. We'd appreciate it. And it would make us, it would be the best thing to find in my Christmas stocking. What do you think?
Yeah, it would be a Merry Christmas for us all.
For us all. There we go. So, thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this commentary, let us know. Maybe we'll do some more.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a Valentine's movie or something. Hey. All right. All right. My name is Justin.
I'm Matt.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.